Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the preview of tonight's game with Justin Verlander, and I have a few things to say besides just looking at the game and you guys watching the gameplay. Number one is that at the end of this game, there is quite the opportunity for an exciting walk-off. This game in the 8th inning, or at the bottom of the 8th or at the top of the ninth, ends up being tied like 8-8. If you guys later on want to fast forward to it, all the stuff starts happening around 13 minutes into this video. Right there, if you could see, that line was being drawn because that means it's going to hit off the wall, and that shows you where you would take the ricochet. Luckily, it didn't hit the wall and I could just catch it. But I wanted to do a shout out to a few of my subscribers, and I am forgetting a couple because we have to do a lot of note taking and stuff like that. And I wanted to shout out to Tristino and Brian C and JC Potato, George Springer, and Sean. Thank you. That I wanted to shout out to, and thanks for all your good comments. And I always enjoy interacting with you guys. And to some degree, I want this to be an interactive channel. But if my subscriber count goes up a little bit, then at some point, I'm just going to stick with like a core group of people. Anyway, a couple things I wanted to rant about while you guys look at my gaming highlights, and then we head towards the walk-off at the end of this video, is the fact that, I heard a comment that baseball is dying. And I wanted to say absolutely not. It's not dying, and I can give you guys a couple legit reasons. Number one, baseball is global. So global sports cannot possibly die. There's just absolutely no way. If it was just like a national phenomena like the NFL, if you look at the NFL, I don't want to rag about them. This is about baseball content. But that is a national phenomena. It doesn't even go into Canada. Canada has its own league. And when they try to go into Europe, it doesn't televise well over there. Anyway, so, and also another thing about baseball, it's the 8th biggest sport in the world. It actually has 500 million fans. I believe NFL has 300 million fans, or maybe 250, but it's a lot lower than baseball. It's oddly enough, soccer has 4 billion fans and cricket has 2.5 billion fans. I don't want to rattle off stat after stat after stat, but just let's put it this way. Baseball cannot die. It is global. And in this global sport, where countries like Cuba and Japan and Venezuela, Dominican Republic, they're going crazy. It's like their national pastimes. But basically, the home of baseball is here. So all of those players come here to play it. So baseball is not dying. Anyway, don't let ESPN brainwash you, because ESPN basically loves other sports. When it's coming to the playoff races, believe me, ESPN won't be talking about baseball. They'll be talking about somebody like, I hate to say it, Kevin Durant. Please, give me a break. Who cares? This is baseball season. And also, if baseball is not the most popular sport in America, how come baseball is played in summer and football is played in winter? Come on. Give me a break. Summer is the season you want. Anyway, it just seems so obvious. Actually, I probably have a list of about 25 different reasons, but that list is going to be left for another day, and I have to see how to format it in a way that can become appealing to the ears and eyes of viewers. So I might do a top 10 list, but I really have about 25 different valid reasons all written down, and it's just something I wanted to rant with you guys about. And thanks for listening to me rant, but believe me, baseball is not dying. It's not going anywhere. Do not let ESPN brainwash you. Also, I mentioned something yesterday about people not getting faster, and I wanted to make one small response to that. This is going to sound a little bit odd, but imagine in the wilds of Africa, a cheetah 1,000,000 years ago running to catch its prey. Do you think that cheetah 1,000,000 years later all of a sudden became faster? An animal has a certain speed. Now, let's say you have a certain type of cheetah mixed with a certain type of cheetah. Yes, like you have a fast cheetah and a slow cheetah, and then they mix. Okay, then you'll have a medium speed cheetah. That's just the way it works. Okay, these things seem so obvious to me. Now imagine a person a million years ago in the wilds of Africa running to catch its prey. Now imagine the same person doing that. What's the difference? What is the difference? So, like I've mentioned before, the natural talent of the human or the animal comes out in those situations. The difference is conditioning. So, once again, I just wanted to go back to yesterday's point. Maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense, but follow along. It's something I really believe in. That's why I stated it. And now let's look back at the game highlights. Here's me getting greedy. That's actually ends up being one of the better hits of the game. That is a absolutely sweet hit. If you guys want to rewind it, you can. In fact, why don't I play it again? Okay, here's a second look at it. Right down the gap. That is an absolutely sweet spot. Deep into the gap. And I thought for some reason I had a small little chance to make third base here, and I was like 2 steps behind, maybe a step behind. And anyway, I almost had a triple there, but that was a good looking hit. He'll be credited with a double. Okay, this is a absolute. I'm not going to actually. Oh, I thought that was the one where I let it bounce over me. It was absolutely. You'll see it in a while. It's just. I don't even replay that one because I don't want to look at it twice. I'm embarrassing myself here sometimes. There's a really good look at the park. Whenever they give you new angles at the end of innings, then I'm going to go ahead and just stick into that frame a little bit. Some of my framework and some of my Altuve hits, I don't edit it out. So it makes the video a little bit longer. There's a sweet play by Altuve to Gurriel right there. Whenever you see like Altuve, look at that. He doesn't even move. It's just an easy home run. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. One other thing I wanted to say about ESPN is that, the fact that they don't get it about baseball, and the fact that I get it makes me feel good about myself. I don't know if they're pushing some agenda or what's going on with them, but I mean, I can guess, but basically ESPN just wants to focus on, like football and basketball and a couple other things if you guys ever watch them, and I kind of get tired of them ranting. So these YouTube channels are actually a really good outlet, a kind of alternative outlet for you guys to get some good fun baseball content. And no matter what, I'm gonna edit out just oh, there's the play right there. Absolutely horrible. I don't even replay it. If you guys want to watch it, you can, but the ball basically bounces over me due to me just being stupid, and he gets a ground rule double. Luckily, I do get out of the inning, but weirdly enough, they actually replace. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I don't get out of the inning, but weirdly enough, they replace Verlander with guess who? Guess who you're going to see walk in a second? Here it comes. Aaron Sanchez. Okay, whatever works for them. Anyway, so yeah, no, basically there's Altuve again. Basically, this is a really good way for you guys to get an alternative outlet, and I'll bring you guys lots of baseball content. I personally think baseball is the best sport in the world. Look at the movement on that catcher. I'm just showing you guys some gameplay. I'm actually going to show you it in full speed in just a second. So realistic. It doesn't look as realistic in slow motion, but look at all the moves. They got the guy in the bench moving. They got the batting practice guy. There it is in fast. It just absolutely looks great. If you see even the reactions, look at that. That is so realistic. It's unbelievable. There's another look at Houston. One time I see Aaron Sanchez actually throw, I think, like a curveball or a sinker, and then his reaction is to kind of almost like gloat or be smug. Maybe we'll see it later on, but they even got the reactions right. It's just amazing. Sweet hit by Altuve. Let's see what happens. And later on, just to let you guys know when the walk-off is about to happen or not happen. Altuve comes up to bat, and at that point he's 4 for 4, and he's trying to go for 5 for 5. With actually, I really wanted to leave Jake Marisnick on second base so he could just slide in and make this awesome play. But basically, I advanced Jake Marisnick to third base, and Altuve comes up to bat, and I believe the score at that point is 8-8, and I have a chance for a walk-off, and you'll just see what happens. Sweet little innocent-looking single to right field. I think this is the pitch right here. Miguel Cabrera strikes out. Now let's watch. Oh, I guess that's not it. Okay, I try for a 9-1 out right there. Absolutely love that. The 9-1 out is really rare. Okay, a little bit of traffic here. Oh my God, that's so much fun. Okay. Oh, did he catch it? Did he catch it? Unbelievable. Reddick got robbed. That is a sweet looking line drive to right field. Chirinos gets taken by the high heat. Okay, doesn't even have to move there. In fact, the controller wouldn't even let me move him because it was hit right to him. I think once you find your spot that you need to be at, then it kind of holds back from you moving anymore. I'm not sure. Okay, another fly ball to center. I think the game automatically, possibly here, replaced George Springer with Jake Marisnick. Look at the few pitches right there. Wow, they walked him on that pitch. They called it a ball. Look at that. Oh no. Oh no. This switch. Oh my God, what is going on with me? Absolutely crazy. Throw it to home just in case. I'm letting these guys in the game. Look at that. Look at that. Reddick throws it to home base, and he's safe. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I could have got that one too. You know what? It's my reaction time. It's my reaction time. Anyway, I'm not giving up. I'm going to be good at outfielding in this game. I'm not giving up. Okay, yeah. Oh, crap. Look at that. Oh, I saved him from going to home. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Nice look at the zoom camera there. So realistic at that line drive. Okay, and the inning finally ends with an innocent little infield pop-up. But I'm losing 7-4. Okay, now we're 13 minutes in like I promised you guys. So now you're going to see things start to turn around a little bit. Just little by little. And then finally you're going to see a possible walk-off at the end. It's my first scenario like that to basically play the full 9 innings and have a possible walk-off with Altuve. And you guys can then see what I'm going to do. This is not it, of course. And I told you he went 4 for 4 up until the last at bat. And you guys can see what happens there. Make you watch the video a little bit more. Don't recommend fast forwarding too much at this point. Sweet looking single to left field. Okay, Michael Brantley. Look at that. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. And right past Miguel Cabrera. Nice. Got a guy on first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning, losing 7-4. It happened kind of fast, so I'm going to use the replay cam right here. Right past Miguel Cabrera. And if you don't know Miguel Cabrera's stats, he is considered very slow. His rating is like a 4. Okay, there we go. All the runners going around the bases. Love it. Absolutely love it. Jose Altuve scores. Michael Brantley on third. Absolutely beautiful. Now it's 7-5. Outside pitch. Good eye. Foul ball. Foul ball on the changeup. Outside pitch again. Okay, I think this is the 5th pitch. I turned the camera there so I can see the pitch in a little bit closer. When I turn the camera, I don't know, I just want to see. It's a hint. If he's left-handed, I turn the camera or the angle of the batter just a little bit right. And if he's right-handed, I turn it a little bit left. So it just helps me to see the pitch coming in a straight line. And of course, now you see Alvarez getting the 3-run homer, and now I'm winning 7-8. And since I've already declared that it ends up being a possible walk-off, unfortunately, I am going to let this lead go in the 9th inning, and it's going to be tied 8-8. Okay, nice look at the replay. Very realistic. Right-handed batter, right field. Okay, there's a look at the replay right there. Okay, Josh Reddick up to bat. 1 man on base. And Reddick gets an innocent looking single. 2 outs. Okay, Chirinos swings at a couple low pitches right there. I do have a little problem with the low pitch because it looks like it's coming to the center of the plate and then drops. Okay, now we're putting in Ryan Presley. See what Ryan Presley can do. See if he can close out this game. And you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Osuna, so I am entitled to my opinion. I hope I'm wrong. All the players I said I didn't like, I hope I'm wrong. Believe me. And on his first pitch, Goodrum hits a home run, ties it up 8-8. Look at the replay. Look at the reaction of Presley. It's pretty funny. Let's see what Presley does with the rest of the inning. Innocent little pop fly. That's a 9 PF. Okay, nice. Strikeout, scored as a K. Okay, there's Jack Mayfield right there. 4-3 out. Okay, here's Jake Marisnick. Sweet looking hit to the gap. Almost the same spot as Altuve. Altuve's was a little more to the right, and he slides in beautifully for the double. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the video, so we got about 3.5 more minutes left, and we can look at we can see what's going to happen here. But Jake Marisnick is the basically the catalyst for this whole situation right here. Okay, here comes Altuve. Here comes the moment that I've been referring to, and we are going to see he's hit 4 for 4, 2 home runs. I think it's at a single and a double, and Jake Marisnick on 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Jake Marisnick on second base, and let's see what happens here. Hits to right field, and unfortunately, my moment was totally annihilated. I end up advancing to third, but I absolutely am totally annihilated. I wanted that highlight so bad. For me to play the full game, be in the 9th inning, have a chance for a walk-off with Altuve coming up to bat. It's hard to recreate that scenario. Okay, here's Brantley. Foul ball. Okay, now it's the bottom of the 9th and 2 outs. And let's see what Brantley can do. And I swing at a low pitch. Unbelievable. One day I'm not going to be swinging at those pitches, I promise. Oh my God. Okay, you see me turn the camera there because he's a left-handed pitcher. And now that's a sweet looking single to right over the shortstop's head. And it scores Marisnick, and that is a walk-off. And everybody comes to congratulate him. Absolutely beautiful. And I did get the walk-off. Unfortunately, just not with Altuve, which is really what I wanted. if I come across this situation again, it's probably going to be months. But to come across a situation where you could do a walk-off with Altuve, so frustrating that I didn't get it. I ended up getting a sweet, sweet looking highlight out of it, and I did accomplish my mission of getting the walk-off. It just wasn't with Altuve, and that's the end of the game. You guys will see who player of the game was here in just a second, and it will show the stats in a nice little graphic. But anyway, that's my video, and hopefully you guys liked it. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And then I will see you guys next time.
The toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Houston Astros came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Presley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 4 men.